Welcome to another edition of OJCS Storytime. And this time I'm going to be reading a book that's a little bit longer. This book is called The Story of Diva and Flea, as told and shown by Mo Willems and Tony Diderlitzy. And this book is a chapter book, so I'm going to be reading it to you in chapters and posting every chapter up on my page so that if you don't have time to listen to the whole book all at once, maybe you can listen to a chapter a day and get through the story. So Mo Willems has those lunchtime Google Doodle video or lunchtime doodles with Mo Willems out online that I highly recommend you guys check out to learn how to draw all of his elephant piggy characters and just get art tips from Mo Willems. So that's a fun thing that you guys can do too, on top of listening to this story. Le début. That is in French. The chapter starts in French, le début, which means the beginning. Chapter 1, Diva and Flea Then. This is Diva's story. For as long as she could remember, Diva lived at 11 Avenue Le Play in Paris, France. 11 Avenue Le Play was a grand old apartment building with a small gated courtyard in front. Many people lived in the building: kids, parents, old ladies, even an artist or two. Like most grand old apartment buildings in Paris, there was a gardienne who lived on the ground floor. It was her job to make sure that everything inside and outside of the building was neat, tidy, and safe. Diva was the gardienne's dog, which meant that Diva was practically responsible for the whole of 11 Avenue Le Play, including the courtyard. It was a very big job for a very small dog. Diva took her job seriously. Every day she would exit the grand front door, trot across the small courtyard, and stand at the building's front gate. From there, she watched and guarded and watched. And if anything ever happened, no matter how big or small, Diva would yelp and run away. Diva was very good at her job. This is Flea's story. For as long as he could remember, Flea also lived in Paris, France, but at no fixed address. Flea lived wherever he was, which usually was somewhere other than it had been the day before. Flea did not even have a fixed name. Some people called him Puss or Midnight or Richard, but he didn't care too much about what people called him. He liked the name Flea. He thought it was a funny name because he was a large cat and a flea is a small animal. Also, he may or may not have had fleas. Flea did have a fixed occupation, however. He was a flâneur. A flâneur is someone or some cat who wanders the streets and bridges and alleys of the city just to see what there is to see. A great flâneur has seen everything, but still looks for more because there's always more to discover. Flea was a really great flâneur. We'll leave off there and I'll make another video for chapter 2.